Hey guys, AJ from Trading Trainer here, and as you can see, I'm here on my trapeze. During these times of, you know, where people are taking breaks from things, I've decided to spend some more time on my trapeze. Came to my beach home, erected this trapeze portable rig, and getting some practice in. And as I was sitting here resting between poses, I started to think about some things, and it has to do with risk. And you might be saying, okay, get to it, AJ. What does this have to do with investing and trading? And so here's the scoop. I had a call the other day, and somebody was wanting to get the type of returns you get from being an advanced or active investor, but they wanted no risk. And so they were looking at how to mathematically do that. And it makes me think about this trapeze. Now, I've been doing trapeze since 2015. In the beginning, we had the trapeze very low on the ground, and we were doing very simple things. And as you get more and more experienced and more comfortable, you bring the trapeze higher and higher. And you still use some sort of safety equipment like a mat, but when you fall, it hurts, and it usually requires some recovery physically. And you can't completely remove the risk, otherwise the trapeze would be on the ground, or the other opportunity would be, or the other suggestion would be, just don't do it, right? So same thing is true with investing. The Federal Reserve set the risk-free interest rate. That's the interest rate where you can put your money into a money market or into a bank account and be guaranteed a return. And right now, the Federal Reserve has made that almost nothing. I mean, you put $100 into a bank account, and in 1 year, you'll probably have close to about 25 cents. So if you want to earn better returns, you are going to open yourself up to more risk. There's no mathematical way to make a risk-free trade and not have and make those type of returns. By definition, the risk-free trade is set where the Federal Reserve sets the overnight lending rate. So, okay, well then how do you make it risk-free? It's the same way that you do trapeze with little risk. And that is, you have to get experience doing the investing, doing the trading. Now, investing and trading is one of the best ways to make money with your money, where you can practice, right? I don't think of any other opportunity, whether it be owning a business or doing real estate, where you can practice with a simulator like you can with investing and trading. Almost all brokers, and there's actually some free simulators online, where you can just practice and practice and practice. And you should, because that's how you get good at anything. Now, some of you may not identify with doing something like circus arts and trapeze and things like that, like I do. But what about driving your car? That's another example I always bring up, driving a car. When you drive a car, even with the latest technology and the best crush zones and bumpers and things like that, if you're driving faster than about 25 miles per hour, maybe about 35 kilometers per hour, and you get into some sort of accident, there's going to be an injury, right? And that's because you can't remove the risk. And yet, we all drive miles and miles every day and don't even think about it, right? And why is that? It's because you've probably been driving since you were 15 and a half, 16 years old, and you've been doing it out of necessity every day. So my 2 cents for you is, if you want to get good at something, you need to practice. Do it over and over and over again, and that's how you reduce the risk of taking on anything. Or, if you actually want to mathematically reduce the risk, then you're going to mathematically reduce the type of reward that you can get. In other words, lower the trapeze to the ground or just don't do it. Instead of driving, don't drive at all. Go nowhere. If you only want to earn 25 cents on every $100 every year, then use the risk-free interest rate. That's my thoughts for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everybody.